Alright, so what we have here is an iPhone 7 Plus that's in need of a new screen. The customer has gone ahead and ordered their own part to replace it with. Already, I'm a little bit skeptical based on the fact that these flexes are coming out the top like it was an iPhone 6, but it is a 7 Plus, so thankfully our replacement part is the correct one for a 7. It doesn't have the shield, doesn't have the ear speaker grill, proxy alignment, doesn't have any of that stuff. What it does have, though, is this nice little stamp of a thumbs up guy who's somehow cut some Chinese writing into his thumb. That might be why he's holding his thumb up, because of how bad it hurts from the cuts. That's the only thing I could assume on this one. Looks great. Cool. Let's go ahead and take this phone apart then, and we'll get a new screen on there. First things first, I would remove the pentalobe screws. However, this one has no pentalobe screws. Has customer already attempted some kind of a repair? Let's take a look inside. I'm not finding any screws. Thank you. If you had a pleasant buying experience, we want to let you know that your feedback means the world to us. We'd be extremely grateful if you could leave us positive feedback with 5-star service rating at Amazon. Wow. Oh, I should have read the back. I bet it was something cool. Dear customer, thanks for your purchase. We strive to provide you with the best service. Please don't leave us a neutral or negative feedback before contacting our customer service. If you're not satisfied with the item or have any suggestion, please reply to the email which was sent to you by Amazon. Spare no efforts to help you solve any issues you have. Offer you a replacement because of any product problem. We promise that if it is not being a man-made cause, but this is a man-made screen. Okay, sure. We promise that any problem will be handling properly within 1 business day. If you are satisfied with the purchase in our customer services, please take a minute to leave us a 5-star rating and positive feedback on our Amazon store. Best regards, nobody. Not signed by anyone. Cool. Well, I guess that answers that. The customer does not have the pentalobe screws anywhere. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need pentalobes. We don't need pentalobes where we're going. Let's pry. Looks like the customer may have actually tried this as well. It's popping up a little bit easier than I expected. Oh yeah. Okay. Customer's been inside this one. Customer is missing multiple screws, multiple shields. Customer's missing every screw and every shield, actually. So unplug the battery, because I'm sure that they didn't. The LCD wasn't even plugged in, so I don't know if the screen was working at all. Great, we're off to a good start. I'm not going to cover up that jerry rig everything. That's my little guy. It's my friend up there, my little man. Thanks, Jerry. Let's feed the camera down a little bit. Sorry, Jerry, I have to cut you out just a pinch. Let's take out the 4 tri-wings down here at the bottom. Oh man, okay, we're already seeing some more issues with this. So down here at the very bottom, we have a Phillips head that's been put in to the completely wrong spot. That's a tri-wing, or well, it was. It should have gone over there, and we're missing one entirely. People, if you're taking your phone somewhere to get it fixed, please be honest with the people that are fixing your phone. Let them know that you tried this, that it didn't go well, and that you need help. Don't just hand me a phone and say, yeah, I decided I couldn't do it, I didn't want to try and open it, and then let me find out later that you did try to do it, you did try to open it, you did try to remove and repair this. So I have no idea what's going to be working and what's not. I don't know if you ripped a proxy. I don't know if you ripped a home button. I don't know what you did inside this thing. So just be upfront and be honest with me about what you did. Also, this is an aftermarket. No, this is an OEM screen. shield on the back's a little weird, but it is in fact an OEM. You can tell based on the little Apple logo right there. Well, at least they didn't try to remove any of those. Those are all correct. I'm going to go ahead and heat gun, get the proxy and the home button out. Be right back. Well, removing the proxy has actually revealed some more issues that the customer appears to have had with this one. So, this part of the proxy sensor was stuck under this metal bracket here, which was screwed in. However, this part of the proxy is not supposed to have a hole in it. At least not like that. So they've actually just screwed through it. Now, the part that should be attached to that is this little module right here. You can actually see the bottom of the proxy board, more or less, is still very much attached and soldered onto this. So the customer has tried to remove the proximity sensor. They have failed to remove the proximity sensor, and they have successfully destroyed the proximity sensor. Since this one was destroyed by the customer, I am not going to be replacing it for them free of charge. I didn't break it. I'm not going to fix it if I didn't break it. One thing it seems I forgot, I do need to take off the sides shielding here. That out of here. The restaurant next door to me is currently cooking and grilling up some onions and steak, and it smells freaking fantastic. As someone who did not get breakfast and doesn't get a lunch break, it smells freaking amazing. Excellent. Out with the old, in with the new. It's kind of ironic that I'm making these videos showing you how to repair your own devices and telling you that you can do it too, while simultaneously saying, no, don't try to repair your own devices. Take it to somebody who does this for a living. I see the hypocrisy. I do. Trust me, I see it. At the same time, I want people to learn, and I want people to have the knowledge. Just because you don't trust yourself to repair your phone doesn't mean that you shouldn't know how to fix it. It's just like a car. Your car breaks down. It's pretty useful if you know how to fix the problem, rather than taking it to a mechanic, going without your car, and waiting for it to be fixed, and not knowing what the problem was or how they fixed it, so that you can fix it in the future. That's what I like about this. I'm going to show you how to fix it. I'm going to tell you exactly how to fix it, but I'm still being the one who's fixing it for you. Now, remember, I've only got 3 tri-wings to use down here. So I'm going to make them count. Up top, well, I guess I'm going to use the ear speaker grill from the old one. Looks really rough, but okay. We're missing a couple things. We're missing like the camera bracket that's supposed to go up here. We're missing the proxy bracket. I'm not even going to pull it out of the old one. That old one, it's still got the proxy jammed in it. So that's it. I don't have anything to line up into it anyway, because I'm also making these videos in the hopes that if you do attempt to repair your own phone, you use this as a bit of a guide to walk you through it. You see how someone who is a trained professional does it, and then you yourself can do it the correct way. If you're not able to follow along a little YouTube video, that's fine. Not everybody can. Everybody's different. Everybody learns different. So bring it into somebody who does this for a living and let them fix it up for you. But have an understanding of how they're fixing it and what they're doing to make it work for you. A lot of people think that I'm guessing just magic, where they'll drop the phone off. They assume it's going to take like 10 minutes for you to gut a screen off and plug a new one in, and that's not how it works. That's not at all how any of this works. Every phone's going to be slightly different. Every phone's going to come apart in a different way. Some phones take longer than others. Look at the Samsung Galaxy series. Ever since the S6, they've had a glass back on there that's held on by thicker and thicker adhesive with every passing year to get that IP rating up. They're not easy to open. They're not going to be a 10-minute job. I could definitely get you a new screen on there in 10 minutes, but your phone's going to be cracked into a million pieces. Back glass isn't going to look good, and I can't promise that I was the kindest person to the board either, because 10 minutes is not how long it's going to take. I'm currently quoting people about 2 hours or so, knowing that their phones are not going to take 2 hours, but knowing that it's probably going to take me 2 hours to do them, what with customers and phone calls and just running the business in general. So I'm quoting them longer repair times. That gives me some time to really take my time on repairs and make sure I'm doing them properly. Make sure I'm not ripping anything and breaking anything. And well, you probably saw the previous video where I destroyed the proxy sensor. But hey, that's different. That's different. I quoted that customer enough time that I had time to rip the proxy sensor and fix it. That's the point. Under promise, over deliver. Make the customer happy. Alright, we've got about as much as we can back into this new frame. This new frame is ultra sketchy because I'm also noticing that it's got the Apple logos not on the LCD flex or anything where it should be, but on the glass itself. So this is indeed a counterfeit part, I'll tell you that. Let's plug it in. Remember, we don't have any shields or any screws right now to hold this in, so we're going on hope and a prayer. Alright, we've got our flexes plugged back in. Let's plug our battery back in and let's see if we get any life out of the iPhone. We are not getting so much as a low power indicator. That is not a good sign. That is a terrible sign, actually. Boils down to it's a terrible sign. Alright, that's okay though. Let's hook this guy up with the amp meter. We are pulling a grand total of 0.3 amps and we have a low battery indicator. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call this one fixed. I know that we're going to have some issues starting up. The proxy sensor being damaged. They tend to take a long time to boot up if the proxy or the home button is damaged. That's neither here nor there. We've got the screen fixed, and that's exactly how you replace the screen on an iPhone 7 Plus with a customer provided part. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.